Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in tonight's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2023 film, which came out back in June of 2023, and I actually watched this movie on demand. I actually watched it on demand before getting it on Blu-ray, which actually just came in the mail from Amazon today. And so, this review is on Asteroid City. Asteroid City came out in June of 2023 this year, and I actually and like I said, I watched it on demand before getting it on Blu-ray today. So, Asteroid City is a fictional American desert town in 1955. Junior stargazers and space cadets from across the country assembled for the annual Asteroid Day celebration. But the scholarly competition is spectacularly appended by world-changing events. Equal parts comedy, drama, and romance with a touch of science fiction. Directed by Wes Anderson and featuring an all-star cast including Jason Schwartzman, Scarlett Johansson, and Tom Hanks. Also starring Jeffrey Wright, Tilda Swinton, Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Adrien Brody, Liev Schreiber, Hope Davis, Stephen Park, Rupert Friend, Maya Hawke, Steve Carell, Matt Dillon, Hong Chow, Willem Dafoe, Margot Robbie, Jake Ryan, and Tony Revolori, whatever you want to pronounce that name, and Jeff Goldblum. So yeah, I got this movie in the mail from Amazon today, and even before getting it, I actually like I said for the third time, I actually watched it on demand. Like I rented it on demand that one morning. Because since I've been hearing really good things about Asteroid City, since Wes Anderson is a very talented filmmaker when it comes to his films, and of course this movie was released by Focus Features and Indian Paintbrush. Indian Paintbrush has made a few Wes Anderson films recently, and of course Wes Anderson's last movie he released in 2021 was The French Dispatch, and I really enjoyed The French Dispatch. I think The French Dispatch is one of those underrated films that came out in 2021. And I gotta say, after watching Asteroid City, I actually really liked everything about Asteroid City because I gotta say the way the cinematography looks, the cinematography in Asteroid City is absolutely spectacular and amazing. And yeah, because even the visuals too, like even the visuals during like a couple scenes in this film, like because I gotta say, like Wes Anderson actually does a real great job working on this film, directing and writing it. And David Erlin from IndieWire, he actually calls Asteroid City like Wes Anderson's best movie ever. And do I really think that? Well, I don't really think so, because I've seen most of Wes Anderson's work, of course, but this movie Asteroid City may not be Wes Anderson's best film in the 2020s, but I've seen his first two films like Rushmore, and of course his first film Bottle Rocket, and of course his stop animated films like Isle of Dogs and Fantastic Mr. Fox, and yeah, and I gotta say that I gotta say this movie is very underrated, and I think the reason this movie got an on demand release right away is because maybe it kind of performed okay at the box office, or maybe it did okay, or maybe not so good at the box office, because some of Wes Anderson's films that did not do well at the box office, and most of his films are very underrated too, and they definitely need more appreciation too. Like the cinematography in Asteroid City is very nice looking, and even the performances too. Like everyone who was in this film actually did a real good job in this film. There is some good acting in this film, especially like one of my favorite. Especially it's got lots of our favorite actors like Tom Hanks, Scarlett Johansson, and Jason Schwartzman, a frequent collaborator of Wes Anderson. And pretty much what also makes Asteroid City very unique is that the way it's played out almost like a science fiction feel, where it gives you those like science fiction vibes, where it kind of does feel like a sci-fi film of some sort. And And yeah, Jason Schwartzman does a real good job in this film, along with Wes Anderson, who works on the film. And yeah, this movie actually first got a limited release on June 16th before it got a worldwide release the following week on June 23rd. And it's like, and in case some of you guys out there, some of you guys out there who got to see Wes Anderson's films in theaters, you all are so lucky because I never even get to see Wes Anderson's films in theaters, and I never get a chance to see them in theaters. Yeah. But to some of you guys out there who went and saw Asteroid City at your local movie theater, and that's good for you. And some bonus features includes some the making of Asteroid City. So it includes like a little behind the scenes on how Asteroid City was made. And plus, I also remember hearing about this film after watching it. I did some research about Asteroid City, and Bill Murray was actually supposed to have a role in this film, but then of course he dropped out for a various reason. And yeah, and of course Bill Murray didn't really make it to the final cut of Asteroid City. But yeah, and so Wes Anderson's next project's going to be on Netflix. It's going to be on Netflix, I think, next month on September 27th or something like that. Because Wes Anderson's next project is actually going to be a short film. I think it's called like The Wonderful World of Henry Sugar. Yeah, that's good. I think that's what the short film's called on Netflix. I'm definitely interested in watching that. I'll be checking it out for sure. But yeah, because even like the filming for this film was also pretty cool too, and it almost kind of feels like one of those movies where it gives you those like vintage vibes of something like that. Since Asteroid City takes place in the year 1955, and yeah, Scarlett Johansson is always fun to see, and yeah. And the movie's rated PG-13 for some brief graphic nudity, smoking, and some suggestive material. And the runtime is about like an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah. So aside from all that, overall, Asteroid City was an awesome Wes Anderson film once again. Wes Anderson has done it again. And I'm going to give Asteroid City 4.5 out of 5 stars. If you haven't seen Asteroid City yet, then I recommend checking this one out. And there you have it, guys. That's my movie review on Asteroid City. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.